Following a spectacular fall from grace, flamboyant megatroll Milo Yiannopoulos just announced he'll return to UC Berkeley this fall to hold a week of free speech rallies. In February, Yiannopoulos was invited to speak at the university's campus, but never did, after a seething mob of opponents hurling rocks and Molotov cocktails forced the university to cancel the event. The same greeting awaited an appearance by Ann Coulter planned for today, leading Berkeley to cancel her speech as well. But that's the exact reaction right-wing provocateurs thrive on, and now Milo's seizing the moment to return to Relevance, or try. Michael Moynihan visited him outside Miami.
I think we should do Berkeley, but I think we should do it in May, and I think that we should stage a big march. And you could do press conferences once every couple of years, and I used mine up this year.
At that press conference, Yiannopoulos would apologize for a recently surfaced recording in which he defended relationships between adults and younger boys.
Some of those relationships between younger boys and older men, the sort of coming-of-age relationships, the relationships in which those older men help those young boys to discover who they are. And
with that, it all came crashing down. CPAC, the annual gathering of the conservative elite, withdrew an invitation to speak. A $250,000 book contract was canceled. He resigned from Breitbart. And then Milo went quiet.
Fuck you! You're not safe here!
But the character of Milo needs controversy to survive, and isn't easily dispatched. It was forged by a troubled childhood in England.
Are your parents still alive?
Unfortunately.
Well, I can't really ask for a better answer than that.
No, I just find them really boring, and it's this sort of thing where you're supposed to like respect and love your parents, and I'm like, okay, fine, I will.
Come on, you're a conservative.
Exactly. So I have all this pressure on me to be nice to my mom and dad, and actually they're just really boring, and my mom was a complete cunt, so who cares? My mom's new husband who beat me up.
He beat you up?
Well, a little bit. I mean, I had to make excuses for black eyes from time to time. I like set fire to stuff. You know, I was a little shit. I probably deserved it.
You set fire to things?
Microwaved the cat once.
You literally just explained everything about yourself in one very short sentence.
No, but the cat, I felt like the cat was getting more attention.
I'm sorry, you felt like the cat was getting more attention, so you put it in the microwave. Is that true?
But I was young and I was damaged.
You microwaved a fucking cat.
No, but we had no, it didn't die. I only did it for a few seconds.
Fortified by a half-dozen flutes of champagne, Yiannopoulos put the sunglasses on, and the bomb-throwing character emerged.
Do you regret apologizing?
No, I think it was worthwhile doing because, you know, I've given a lot of interviews in the past where I've said I don't say anything I don't believe, and I don't.
But you've said similar things a number of times, right?
I think the mistake I made, and the reason I apologized, is I think I got carried away into saying something I didn't quite, I would not want to defend. And I think it is a smaller man. I think it is a petty person. I think it is somebody without integrity who refuses to apologize.
Milo, you've done one in your entire career.
Even when they've misspoken.
But one time you've done
And I
this?
believe that I have misspoken once. And that one time that I have misspoken, I apologize for.
Okay, well that's a certain level of confidence that I have to give a grudging respect to.
You're welcome to provide other examples if you can think of.
It's too exhausting.
No, that's not good enough. No. I'm going to push you.
You want to do it?
That's not good enough.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Let's do it. You're challenging the wrong guy. I'm as troubled by violence towards innocent children as the next sociopath, but those kids in Syria who were killed in a gas attack are only growing up to be oppressors of women and murderers of homosexuals anyway.
Isn't that funny? Don't you find that funny?
Defend it.
It's funny.
I'm mystified by the punchline of this one. We're talking about kids who have been gassed in a sarin gas attack.
Well, now
do you stand by it?
Yes, of course I do. No, it's
now defend it on its merits because you can make a joke about anything, but that actually
has a joke. That was
yes,
a
but
joke.
It has a political content too. Defend it.
Yeah, of course it has political content. I defend it. I mean, like, you know, as a gay man, I find Islam to be an existential threat to my existence. And if I want to make a joke along those lines, being like, you know, I don't know why we're all so worried about Syrian kids. They're only going to grow up to be people who want to kill us and oppress our mothers anyway. Totally fine. Totally stand by it. Absolutely fine. You know,
it's sort of a genocidal point, though. Kill the children because they might grow up to be something terrible.
But this is what the left does. This is, you know, taking the contents of throwaway remarks and jokes and like
clown nose on, clown nose off. Sometimes I don't know if you're being funny or if you're being serious because that seems like a serious.
You should always assume I'm being funny.
Okay.
You should always assume I'm being funny.
But so what is it? What is it?
I'm just like,
it's a joke. What do I take away from that comment?
You take away from that. Well, I don't know. What do you have to take something away from it? I mean, it's
why make it then?
Because it's funny. Everyone in the room laughed when I said it. You know.
All of these things that happened to you
They're just grist for the mill.
They've made you stronger.
Well, you know, what does not kill me makes me more fabulous. Look, unless you literally leave me in a coffin, I am dead on a battlefield, like with spears in my back, with my head pounded into the dust, I'm going nowhere. And nothing and no one can take me out, least of all the fucking media.